Welcome to One Question at a Time, the SAT series. Question number 86. X squared over 25 equal 36. What is a solution to given equations? We can solve this question within 15 seconds. The answer is 30. How we can solve it fast? This is the type of questions when you will try to solve for it as fast as you can, and to master in these questions or this type of questions, we have to learn by heart 1 square to 20 square. Because if I see 5 square, I know that I see 25, and if I see 36, I see 6 square. It quickly like that. And x squared, at the definitions, we have x times x is x squared. How to solve for x squared? If we have x squared equal a numbers a, we will square root both sides. Okay, but on the right hand side, it have to be plus or minus square root of a. Okay, then we will have x equal plus or minus square root of a, because square and square root is cancel. Okay, so this is the formula. Alright, now let's go back to this problem, why I can solve it easy. Okay, so let's multiply both sides by 25. Because 25 at the denominator is different from 0, so we can just multiply both sides by 25, then we can cancel. It's on the left hand side. We isolate x squared on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you have 36 multiplied 25. And if we know that we can rewrite it, okay, the first method is I can rewrite it as 6 times 6 times 5 times 5. Now you see you have two sets of 6 and 5, right? So I can rewrite it as 6 times 5 at once, times 6 times 5, another one. What is this? This is 30 times 30. And what they say? That is 30 square. So x is 30. See that? This is 30 square. So x is 30. And we can see it, right? But actually, this works fast in this case because we only see the positive answer in this case, right? But also, if we solve for this problem in the way we're looking at right here, we do x squared that equal 36 times 25. Okay, never multiply those numbers together. Why? Because it's too big, right? We don't want to work with the big numbers. So if I take the square root both sides, remember plus or minus square root of that. So I will have my x equal plus or minus square root of 36 times square root of 25. This is x equal plus or minus square root of 36 is 6. Multiplied by square root of 25 is 5. X will be equal plus or minus 30. It means x equal 30, or x will be equal negative 30. Because if you have negative 30 square right? That's still equal 30 squared. Because this one is the same thing as you have -1 times 30 inside, right? Then you distribute the square, you will have this one becomes -1 squared times 30 squared. Now, what is this one? We have -1 squared equal -1 times -1. And the two same side, right? So negative times negative, that make it +1. So the -30 all square is the same thing as 30 square. That easy mess up when we're working with the algebra, so be careful with that. Okay, so in the answer choice, it doesn't have the negative numbers, so the only choice we choose is x equals 30. So making sure we're familiar with 2 squared equals 4, 3 squared equals 9, 4 squared equals 16, 7 squared equals 49, and up to 20 squared. Be familiar with those numbers. That will help you solve a problem quicker. Thank you for participating in this series and see you next time.